There will be a lot to unpack after the meeting tomorrow evening. We've learned the board will interview 2 legal firms and 2 investigators. Then it will take public comments on these issues. And Board Secretary Carlos Leyva says the board will vote on both issues tomorrow. There are concerns not only about the process, but also about who the board is interested in hearing from.
We all know we talk about it.
This is video from the South Bend School Board's meeting last week.
Who we're hiring here is the board's attorney.
That's board member Mark Costello, clarifying confusion on the attorney he wants to hire.
So every time we have a legal matter that we want to resolve, we can go to that attorney.
Board President Jeanette McAuliffe insists the board has a right to do this based on board policy. And she's right, it's in the bylaws.
You can find this board policy online.
Ultimately, the board voted unanimously to hire an attorney, but some board members still have concerns. Not about the policy, but about the process.
My concerns are about how this is going to happen.
Board member Stuart Green told WSBT the board is allowed to change legal representation, but he's concerned the board's not using best practices as outlined by the Indiana State Boards Association. And board member Marcus Ellison has said he would not want an attorney that has been involved in litigation against the district. The board president has proposed the firm Anderson, Augustino, and Keller. Peter Augustino has represented the group Save Clay, Inc., and has filed paperwork against the district in the group's efforts to fight the closure of Clay High School. McAuliffe and Costello joined Save Clay, Inc. as petitioners in one court filing against SBCSC. Augustino told WSBT if the process moves forward with his firm, he'll have to clear conflicts related to his other clients. He's one of the attorneys presenting at tomorrow's special school board meeting.
Tonight laid the foundation that I've been looking for the last 2 years.
Board members will also hear from 2 outside investigators. At last week's meeting, the board voted to hire an outside investigator to investigate any allegations of illegal or unethical activity by the administration or school board members over the last 5 years, and to hire an outside CPA to look at the district's finances.
If there's nothing to hide, then why not just investigate?
This was despite concerns about cost and questions about what exactly would be investigated.
I'm wondering how this investigation will serve the children, the families, the teachers.
We wanted to know what are the specific allegations or complaints of illegal behavior that the board has received that merit an investigation. We asked that question in an email sent to the president of the school board and other board members. We received no response back from the board president. I did hear from Carlos Leyva and Bill Snydecki, who did not point to any specific areas or people. Snydecki said all allegations should be investigated. What is also unclear is what unethical activity the board would want investigated, since that term unethical can be considered subjective or in the eye of the beholder. We spoke with the district's new CFO about the need for a CPA to audit the district's finances. In your time here, have you seen anything that would warrant that?
Not in my time, again, and we are heavily regulated by a lot of regulatory authorities here.
Anaf Tamid said the Indiana State Board of Accounts already audits the district, and all spending goes through other agencies like the Department of Education and the Department of Local Government Finances.
Definitely, we welcome audits because those help us in terms of optimizing our internal control mechanisms and processes.
The public is also invited to weigh in tomorrow with their concerns and input. The meeting will be held tomorrow in the board chambers of the Brown Administration Building. It begins at 5:30 p.m.
Thanks for watching. Here's another story you may like, and subscribe to the WSBT 22 YouTube channel.